Greetings everyone, hope you're doing alright. Flying Doctor here. Please don't forget, if you do enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and press the bell so you receive alerts when I'm producing new material, which at the moment is around about once a week. I thought it would be helpful to look at how we install new base packs and new action pack expansions when they come. So let's just firstly pause for a minute and highlight to those who are new to the H145 what that means. When you purchase the H145, you'll get a link, obviously, and it's a link to a beta project. One of the things that's fantastic, I think, about this project is it's in development, and you can journey along with the team and experience the joys, successes and challenges of that. But one thing that will happen is that when the team feel that they've reached a stable point, they will release a new base pack. So we're in version 0.9, but within version 0.9 there are lots of base packs, and of course you can buy the simple base model of the H145, and you can purchase also the action pack expansion. Now what I'm going to do here, for those who are new, is just to illustrate very quickly how you install those. So you've got before you two zipped files. Looking at the Discord channel, that I can see is that one or two people, I think, having unfortunate kind of an unfortunate ending for themselves, or things not quite working. If you're installing the action pack alongside the base pack and you've not got these matching numbers, you will be in trouble. It will not work. Okay, that's the first thing that I want to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract these. It'll take a while, and then I'll simply show you that my suggestion is you put these directly into your Microsoft Flight Simulator community folder. But let's just start. We can do both of these at the same time. I'm going to click and extract all here. Okay, so we'll extract that one. That one will get going. And we'll do this one here. Right click, extract all. I'm using Windows 11 here, but there are various other tools out. That's a running action there. And what I'll do is I'll come back when that's completed. Okay, we're sort of midway through now. You'll see, depending on your system, you'll see that it'll take a little bit of a while to extract things. But what you'll see has happened straight away, you may have spotted it earlier, is that we've now got two folders that have come from the extracted folders, which is what we want. Don't worry about this one. This is labelled other files. That's because it's all my other files, and I've put them in one place just so that the illustration is nice and clear for you. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to right click clear here. Don't worry about this. And I'm going to just change this folder color to make it obvious that it's not anything to do with the process that we're working through. There are other, you can look for these folder colorizers in lots of, there's a good number of software solutions that you're able to find, but we'll just label that. Hopefully it'll pick up on that soon. There we are. We're still extracting here. One nearly done, and the other one not. So all that's going to happen is we're going to take these folders and we're going to load them into the community folder from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now you may well be using, there's some great add-on linker programs. Well, add-on link is one of them. There's some great link programs that you can use with Microsoft Flight Simulator to manage your packages. I suggest that when you're dealing with the H145 that you put the folders in your Microsoft community folder. Don't put them in a remote folder and make the link. So here we are. Now I've just colorized these so that it's clearer. So we've got two red files here. We have our base pack that's been extracted and our action pack expansion, both the same numbers. Now you can have a root round inside these if you just double click, obviously. Now this is the folder that you're actually going to want at the end of the day. In fact, I'm going to label that red for me now. It's just habit, force of habit. There we are. We'll have that red. This is so that when I go into the packages file, I can see immediately where the folders are. Yeah, as I say, this is just how I operate, and won't take me 2 minutes. Show more options. Let's go to change folder icon. We'll have that red. Right, okay. Okay, so yes, so you can feel free to root inside there within the straight base pack. If you're able to have a look there, you'll see that right inside you've got the version number. If you click on that, it'll just come up with the number, literally. But don't forget, you've got your user guide, which will be updated. And I'll show you something as well that is worth considering. If you go into HPG H145, this folder here, sorry if you're not able to see that, I'm going to make that bigger for you. Extra large icons, okay. So this folder HPG H145 in here, if you've got a verified download integrity command script, just double click on that, you'll see that the Windows system command will come up. You may well have to give some permissions for that. Don't worry about that, just make sure it's totally safe and just move yourself forward. So what it's doing is just verifying obviously the download's correct. Always worth doing that, never had a problem, but you never know. So I'm going to do that again. If I go into the next folder as well, just bear with me. There we go, so let's just go into here. And I'm going to go into, remember, HPG H145 again. It's the same, verified download integrity. Off we go. Oh, this is interesting. Now I'm watching this on a 4K screen, so I have to drag that. It's automatically come. Firstly, it says Windows protected your PC. Well, thank you very much, Windows. Actually, Windows doesn't do a bad job. Click on more info because it says don't run. Click on more info and then run anyway. And there you go. That's helpful because it just helped me. Just, it's okay. Don't be freaked out if you get this sort of, the warnings coming. So there we go. We're just checking the integrity of the download now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to copy the files across to press enter to continue. We're going to copy the files across, each of these folders across to the community folder for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I have here. Or I did have, I don't have any more. Right, okay, I'm going to find it again. So there you go, I'm just going to click on File Explorer again. And I know where my add-ons are. There's a shortcut to packages. There's plenty of videos out there on how to find where your community and official folders are. You want to go for community. I do use Microsoft Flight Simulator add-on linker. I find it's a great tool. There are other good tools out there for managing packages, airports, sceneries, the like. And that's what you can see here. The little arrow is saying it's a shortcut, so it's linked to another drive on my computer. There are various ways of doing that manually. But suffice to say, you'll notice that the HPG Airbus H145 that's there and the action pack is separate. It doesn't have a little arrow, so they're there. And I would encourage you, if you can possibly manage the space for ease, it's just worked for me to add those to your community folder, not to make a link. I'm going to delete those now. Yeah, there we go. Bye-bye. And then let's not forget that what we were looking at is we're wanting the folder below here. So we want this one. I've not tried it if you just put that in, but we're going to want this folder that's below. I'm going to click on there, right click there. I'm going to click copy, which is my Windows 11 icon. I'm going to go back here, back to my community folder, right click on the community folder and copy it in. So that'll take that time. I'm going to do the same with the other file. Right click on HPG and copy that. Go across the community folder, right click, paste it. It's down there. And away we go. So we get that being pasted in. Okay. Now what's going to happen is that when you open up Microsoft Flight Simulator, you will now have the H145 showing. Here endeth the first part of the video, because what I'm now going to show you is how to, and some of the pitfalls around the intermediate updates that you may well receive. Now, I'm thinking most people who get this, you might get a little reminder coming you via email, and you certainly will, from H145 to say when you've got an upgrade, not a new base pack, but an upgrade to a base pack, and watch out for that. Watch out for the upgrades, which are upgrades that you can you can put the upgrade in by downloading a little upgrade package, which is far less than the huge sizes that you got here. The properties, what's that? That's 4.81 gigs there, and that one is 3.58 gigs. So these are significant sized folders that you can do an upgrade by. You'll receive an email from HPG and telling you, and this is the key, is that telling you whether it's you have to put it in fresh like this or whether you can overlay the upgrade. I'll show what I mean in a second. So sometimes you get an upgrade to the base pack, and very clearly labelled here. So I've got another email come through from Hype Performance Group, and they said, oh, there's an upgrade to the base pack. It's upgrade 303 in this case, and they can be added to and merged with 300. So if you were to take these two files, which is the base pack and the expansion pack, the upgrades, install those without these being present, it's not going to work. So also just keep a track as the upgrades happen, because it'll tell you what base pack you can upgrade from. So I know that 303 will go overlay 300 nicely, it'll work. Okay, so then what I've done is I've extracted these as usual, and I come up with two other files. So there's our red originals. Then we've got the upgrade, simple stuff for some folks. But again, not everyone's new to this. Not everyone's familiar with this. So relatively simple. You know what it is I'm going to do? I've chosen to do it this way just to demonstrate. I mean, I could have added this to these folders and then copied them across, but no, not going to do that. I'm just going to show it in stages because some people might not want to play about with the upgrades. So again, inside these, if I just click on here, I find an AP folder. Okay, so it's much fuller, 8.81. Things to do is to remember to get the right folder. AP is the action pack. Get the right folder added to the right folder, if you see what I mean. So H145 action pack, I'll just click and check. There you go, version 3 and 3. I know that's there. I can check that the download is valid if I wanted to. As I said, I'm not inclined to do that right now, but you may wish to. And if I just right click on this, I'm able to copy. So remember, it's the AP that I'm copying, the action pack. So there we go. We shall, oh, why wouldn't you let me copy? Come on, there we are at the top. Let's copy. Right, and then we go back again. I'll just move up here so we know where we are. It's familiar. I'll go back again here. We go to our community file. We find the original HP. There we are. They're down the bottom, conveniently. So we're looking for AP, aren't we? Click on that, and what we want to do is we don't have to click on it. In fact, we just have to right click paste, and it'll paste over that folder. So right click, paste, and it'll paste over the AP folder. There you go. The destination has 24 files with the same names. Replace the files in the destination. It's an Insight upgrade. There you go. And that's the AP one done. We go back here. Let's look at the development pack itself. Again, upgrade. Click on that. There we are. We go to our H145 folder. Copy that. And again, across here. And we click in the... We don't have to click in anything because we're copying the same title folder across. So we happen to know it's the upgrade elements. Paste it across there. There you go. Should tell me that there's a replacement needed. 35 files. What do I want to do? Replace the files in the destination. There we go. Okay, and then if you now open up your Microsoft Flight Simulator, you'll find that you're now running those upgrades with all those lovely new features. And do remember, it is a beta product, and so you know it's the nature of flight sim and tweaking that you may well find some problems. But I'd encourage folks to join the Discord. As I say, I'm not getting any benefit from Hype Performance Group whatsoever. I just really enjoy the product and the journey. And if you join Discord, you can get all kinds of insights and lovely stuff that's happening. Okay, take care, folks. So just to sum up, the main things that I would say would be that when you're installing a new base pack and an action pack, the numbers need to match. Follow the directions, but 1 or 2 people have had problems, understandably so, because they're mixing base pack and action pack. That's the first thing I'd say. When it comes to an upgrade, the upgrade is cut and pasted on top of what is there in your original, in your installation, and I would encourage you to put that copy of that folder straight into the Microsoft Flight Simulator root directory, and not to be tempted to use a link program. That's only just my very loose experience, but with all my other aircraft, they're in they're elsewhere. But with H145, I just find it just easier just to stick and put it straight in the community folder. Okay, folks, take care, stay safe, and I hope that's just a helpful illustration for you.